Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. How's everybody doing? Somebody say, yeah. We can't hear you. Somebody say, yeah. Are you ready to have a good time? We got some super, super great entertainment tonight. But right about now, it's showtime. Please put your hands together for the one, the only, Mr. Paul Santos.
Welcome to the show. How's everybody doing tonight? All right. We highlight the talented, interesting, and entertaining in our area. And we are loaded tonight with some fantastic talent. Joining us in just a few minutes, Laurie Tolentino and Tom Poitras, better known as Hoo La La. Oh, yes. And how about the sidekick of the century, the co-host with Big Kahunis, world-class vocalist and entertainer Chops Turner right over there. How about that? All right. All right, I got to get caught up on the news here before we get rolling here. You know, did you hear where J-Lo and Ben Affleck got married? They kind of got reconnected and got married a few weeks ago, just like that, you know? And, of course, in Hollywood, they always like to put the two names together. They call themselves Benifer, you know? Well, I know a local couple who tried this, too. Donna and Jose. They call themselves Don Ho. Tiny bubbles in the wine. How many people know who Don Ho is? I don't think that's going way back there, way back there. Well, anyway, tiny bubbles, very, very tiny bubbles. You know, people, they like to do this plastic surgery stuff. I don't know why people can't just be happy with the way that they look. You know what I mean? In fact, I saw a woman the other day that I hadn't seen in a while pulling out of a parking lot, and I said, hey, you know, you look different. She goes, well, I had a nose job. I said, oh, just now? She went, no, I just pulled out of the gas station. That was a hose job. Hey, by the way, we don't get political here on this show, right? We don't like to talk politics. I'm so tired of these political arguments back and forth. We don't do that. But I will mention this. You know, to protest the reversal of Roe versus Wade, some women are getting tattoos with vaginas on their body, you know? In fact, Crazy Casey met a woman at the bar the other day, had one of those right on her arm. Crazy Casey went, can I get a better look at that? All right. Okay, I How come the ones I like the best end up in the garbage? I don't understand that. Wow, that was a scary moment. The sounds of silence. Oh, man. Well, anyway, you know, Tiger Woods is back in the news, you know? Yeah, he's performing in this match in Scotland. You know, I heard he was ahead by 13 strokes, and that was just in his private life. Okay, Casey likes that one. Hey, you know, a lot of people are traveling to the islands up here. You know, Martha's Vineyard, Nantucket, beautiful islands up here off of Massachusetts. It's really great when you can get away and spend some time on the island. You know, Chops and I, we decided to get away and spend some time on the island. Unfortunately, it was Gilligan's Island. By the way, Rick Fernandes is here tonight. He's going to be with us in just a second. He is the president of the Feast of the Blessed Sacrament. He's going to be talking about the feast tonight. Yes, after a 2-year hiatus, the feast is back, you know. I was thinking to myself, you know, they should make another movie about the feast. In fact, I was thinking about approaching one of the big companies about an idea about making a movie about the feast. Think about that. You can make a movie about a beautiful Portuguese woman who attends the festa. It can be called Beauty at the Feast. I'm sorry. Is the president of the feast still here? Or did he make a run for it? Oh, he's still here. He's still here. Should have brought some Madeira wine. That might have helped. Anyway. Hey, Chops, you have a dog. What's your dog? Zuba, right? Zorba the mutt? Yeah, I have a dog named Stanley. I can never forget the name because he leaves me a steamer every morning. But anyway. Anyway, I think it's that gum. I had a gummy before I came here, for the bad back and everything. Yeah, that gummy. Anyway, you realize that dogs are not allowed in the cemeteries in Westport? Why is that? You could if you wanted to take a shortcut and you wanted to cut through a cemetery in New Bedford, you could do that. But in Westport, you can't do it. Well, I guess they don't have a plot to piss in. Wait a minute. Casey's leaving. He can't take it anymore. All right, wait a minute. One more. Hey, one more, Casey. One more. I went to a party the other day. A lot of people like to party on the water here in New England. We have these beautiful, beautiful beaches on the water, So I went to a party the other day, and the party started to get a little rowdy, a little old for that, People started bringing out the weed. Next thing you know, there was weed everywhere. Just like that, it turned into the Bake by the Lake. All right, don't go by this. We have a great show tonight. We want to thank our newest sponsor, J&J Materials is jumping back on board. What a great sponsor they are. We also like to thank Bristol County Media and this gentleman right here, Aaron Cachu. There he is right there. He's got a great piece called the Bridgewater Triangle. Shaped like a triangle, that whole thing like the Bermuda Triangle, but it's the Bridgewater Triangle. And some of our other great sponsors, Surf Pro of Dartmouth, New Bedford, Tomatoes Italian Grill with Chops Turner performs every single Saturday night and tears the house down with the great Colleen Marshall. We've got attorney John Seed, who's one of our sponsors. And last but not least, Aaron Pools and Spas. And in fact, I think Crazy Casey has his own little whirlpool, He likes to go in there after the show and turn it on high. Yeah, it's a cesspool. Yeah, Casey likes to turn it on high when he goes in. It's like, anyway. Those aren't tiny bubbles. Those are large bubbles. Anyway. All right, at this time, we are going to ask the gentleman who is going to be talking about this great event that's coming up the first weekend in August after a 2-year hiatus. Put your hands together for the president of the Feast of the Blessed Sacrament, Mr. Rick Fernandes. Come on up, Rick. All right, Rick, thank you very much for being here tonight. Why don't you step right up over here so we can get that handsome face of the president right up here. See, if the band was here, we could have played Hail to the Chief, but, the band, Immuter couldn't make it tonight. How do you...
I know you as a comedian. I never listened to all your stuff, except for today.
Yeah, how did you think we did, okay?
A little funny. I don't think the Portuguese lady would like what you said, though, about them.
No, beautiful lady, beautiful Portuguese lady, beauty at the feast.
Feast?
No, feast, beauty at the feast. I don't know, we made sure we didn't say that wrong anyway. But anyway, it's great to have you here tonight. Obviously, everywhere I go, people are talking about, oh my God, 2 years in a row, unfortunately, because of the pandemic without the feast, people are ready to just have a great time, and it's going to be something else this year.
Finally, I'm glad that we're going to have a feast. I'm so glad because I never expected we were going to cancel the feast. I mean, you can only be president one time, 1 year in your lifetime. Yeah. I'm the longest standing president, 3 years now.
All right. Wow. Okay. All right. Yeah, because you were the one who's been...
I was the one that got nominated for the 2020 feast, but you actually get nominated in 2019 in October, and then you start meeting and preparing for the feast. So then when the feast was canceled, we kept in touch with the committee. We had some Zoom meetings, and we had a few new additions. My grandson turned 18, so he was able to serve. He's serving on this committee. My brother's vice president, and 2 of his grandsons are serving on the committee. So it's a family tradition. I know Casey knows my father, Charlie Fernandes, for years.
Feast at your house, after party.
It'll be our house to be on the feast grounds.
Oh, you got some great entertainment coming up this year.
Yep, we got on Thursday, Get the Lead Out. That's the opening at night.
Led Zeppelin tribute band.
Led Zeppelin tribute band. Friday's The Great Escape, which is a Journey tribute. Saturday night, we got Band Faith, which is Portuguese music. Sunday, we got a Tim Brown country, and we got like a Jake Isles tribute. So we got a good lineup of music every day, admission free.
Yeah, nice. So tell me about the level of excitement, because not having had the feast the last 2 years, I mean, a lot of energy and a lot of really pent-up frustration. And now this year, it feels like people are really going to get out there and have a blast.
I believe we're going to get blasted there. We're going to have a big crowd there, a really big crowd. We were a little worried in the beginning. We didn't know how it was going to go. But everybody you talk to, is there a feast this year? Is there a feast? Yeah. We'll be there. We'll be there. So many friends and people meet over at the feast. They just love to come and meet people there.
How difficult was it to make the decisions that you had to make the last couple of years?
To cancel it?
Yeah.
We had to make that decision due to what the state of Massachusetts was saying. Governor Baker said you can't have crowds of only so many people, so we had no choice.
So this year you're able to bring it back, and there's a lot of excitement and a lot of preparation. A lot of people see the finished product. You go up there, you hang out, you have a drink. You're not thinking about all the preparation that goes into it. How difficult is it to get ready for this feast?
It's difficult. Like I say, you start the following year in October, and you keep meeting, and then you got to get bids out. You got to meet with the police. You got to get bids for meat. You got to get bids for linguiça, bread. I'll tell you a story that just happened. It's not good. We get 3,500 dozen pops. Wow. And the bakery that we get the pops is Zorian and Fall River, just had a fire yesterday. So we ain't getting the pops for them. So we had to scramble today, get New Bedford Bakery, a few online. Nobody could do it all. We got about 3 or 4 bakeries. So they come through though. So we got Portuguese pops.
Those are the kind of things that the average person doesn't think about when you show up at the feast. All the different, you got to come up with these last minute things, right?
Yeah, and then we put bids out, like I say, for linguiça and everything. Some of the companies call me and say, I can't give you a bid. I'll have to do it. We don't have the help.
Right.
They don't have the help. They don't have the help they used to have. So, but we got everything. We got all our volunteers calling, because it's mostly the stands run with volunteers. Mm-hmm. Everything is volunteers. The only people that get paid is in the kitchen. That's it. Everything, the people are volunteers. And it's usually families that take care of certain stands over the years from their father, like I do, and their parents. It's a tradition. And you take care of those stands, and that's all volunteers.
Now, you've been involved in the feast yourself and your family for a long time.
40-something years I've been involved. I've been a board of director for maybe 28 years now.
Let me ask you this. You said the issue with the Portuguese pops. Is there any issue about getting the Madeira wine coming in those big barrels?
No, we got that.
No, that's
all. That's already all here. The barrel's all here. By the way, we're the only ones that get Madeira wine delivered in a barrel. No other place can get it, but the guy, they signed a proclamation, in Madeira, they would send it in barrels for us, so.
Yeah. And it still remains the #1 biggest, largest Portuguese feast in the entire world.
In the world, that's what it said. If you look it up, it will tell you that. Yep.
Well, Rick, we know you got a lot to do back at the Festa. We'll be down there and enjoying it, and a lot of people will be down there, and this is going to be a big year for the feast.
A real big year. Right now, we're putting poles up, we're putting lights up, and then Sunday, we'll go to Horseneck, cut the greens, come back, decorate the arches, put the arches up, put flowers on top. Then the feast will start Thursday.
All right, so that's good. Well, thank you very much. Rick Fernandes, president.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
All right, president of the Feast of the Blessed
See
Sacrament.
everybody at the feast, August 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th.
All right, all 4 nights. Thanks, Rick. All right. It's music time, folks. We have a tremendous group of singers tonight here. We introduced them a moment ago. Laurie Tolentino, who is a great performer in her own right. She is teamed up with a gentleman by the name of Tom Poitras. and you put them together, and they are called Hoo La La. Come on down.
La la. Hello, everyone. Thanks for having us, Paul. Thank you, thank you. Ooh, nice and light. We're Hoo La La. Hi. Shout out to my mom and dad, B. Thanks, Tom, for hanging out with me today. All right. We are an interactive band, and we like to play, so I left you guys some things if you want to shake along. We're just going to do a Johnny Nash. Fussing and fighting, baby, hold me tight. Let bygones be bygones. Let's think about tomorrow, baby. Our future's bright. I know I was wrong, but I was just a fool, too blind to see. You're the only one for me. Oh, well, now I see the light. Everything's gonna be alright, baby. Hold me tight. Ba 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 ba. I know I was wrong, but I was such a fool, too blind to see. You're the only one for me. Oh, well, now I see the light. Everything's gonna be alright, baby. Hold me tight. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Hold me tight.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, Laurie Tolentino, step right up. Step
Thanks
right
so
up.
much.
How are you?
Very well. How about yourself?
Oh, it's so great to see you. All right, Hoo La La. I just love that name. How did you come up with that name?
Well, Tom Poitras actually started the band a while back and asked me to join, and here we are, huh?
Ah,
It's been a
yes.
few years, and we are an island-focused music, you would say? Yes. All different islands, even Rhode Island.
Little Rhodey.
Yeah. But we do different versions. We do children's versions, also in senior centers and all that good stuff. Trying to get everybody going and off the cell phones.
Yeah, right, exactly. Yeah, we need some help with that. So look at all the stuff that you have. You have the maracas.
I have maracas. I have shaky eggs. We dress everybody up in brass skirts and lace. Paul, you got to come to a show. You would love it. We'll get you up there singing and hula.
We got to get Chops dressed up in the outfit. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
How about Crazy Casey? Crazy Casey would look really good in that stuff.
Put a lay on, Casey.
He hasn't had one of those in 20 years.
You didn't know you were going to get laid tonight, huh? Sorry, Ma. Sorry.
Well, anyway, you don't want to give him a heart attack, do you? Anyway, no, this right here. See this Roz World? This is something that you are involved in during the day, right? Tell me about this. This is your
This is
day job, so
Rosworld.
to speak, right?
So Rosworld is my brand. I'm actually affiliated with Better Image Apparel. That's a graphic company that we design all kinds of stuff, t-shirts, hats. So if you need something, give us a call. We're in the North End of New Bedford. But Rosworld is my brand. So it's something I've been working on for a while, right before COVID.
Mhm.
So it's been on pause, but it's something I want to focus on, almost like what you do, focus on and highlight the good things around town, you know, all the local musicians and all this beautiful talent that we have. It's just amazing, you know. I just want to get back out there and just share it with everyone. So I'm trying to get that back going and get everything under Rosworld and have it all inclusive. You know, everyone's worried about what am I and who are you and what are we doing, and just be.
Yeah, right. Be whoever you are.
Exactly.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I came with Ra. That's my nickname, my family name, and it also stands for Real Authentic Human.
Right. Nice. I like that.
So
Real-
just be you. Just be
Yeah.
real, just be authentic, and just be human.
Now, when you say your brand, are we talking about a look? We're talking about clothing? We're talking about more than that?
All of it. I want to do all of it. I do web design, graphic design, singing, dancing. So whatever comes my way. I mean, sky's the limit, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Now, I know you're doing these performances now. You've been working with this gentleman behind us here, Tom, for some time, right? So how did you guys put this whole thing together?
So Tom had started it off, and then he's like, Lori, I need you. And I said, Tom, I need you right back. So we joined. There's 5 of us, actually. Tom Poitras and his brother Ron, Chris Waters, Mike Almond, and it's really, really fun. You guys have to check it out. Hula La South Coast
And
on
you can
Facebook.
you can check it out on Facebook, probably on Instagram. You know.
Instagram. Right now, we're doing a lot of private shows, after school specials, summertime camps, senior centers. It's so great seeing the seniors participate in like the conga line and the limbo. I mean, come on, you have the little aides and they got them in the wheelchair and they're going under the limbo,
Yeah,
you know? Why not?
Do you get at the front of the conga line yourself? I bet you
Absolutely.
do. I bet you get the whole thing started, right?
Absolutely. Conga line, limbo, all of it.
Yeah, that's great.
Merengue, cha-cha. You cha-cha?
You got to have fun. Yeah, the little thing like this.
Oh, yeah. I told you I'd catch it in dance.
Why is Chops? Chops is like, this guy looks like a stiff.
Chopsy, you need to work on
Yeah,
him
Chops
with
got
this.
to help me out over here. So there's a gentleman here tonight, Brandon
Brandon Brothwell.
Brothwell. I remember the
Yes.
broth part.
Are you hungry?
Brothwell, yeah, Brothwell. And he actually wrote a song, right?
He
It's an
did.
original song, right? So this
It's
is
original
great. Tell me
song.
about the song that he wrote.
Oh, it's a beautiful love song. It's just something that he came up with one day on his acoustic guitar, and then we went in the studio and laid all the tracks down. He played all the music, and I sang a few lyrics here and there.
All right. Would you like to perform that tonight for
I
us?
would do that.
right.
Absolutely.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, here is Lori Tolentino. Here we go.
Thank you. This is Love Chant. Just something to say, show you every way. I love you. Just something to say. Not just something to say, yeah, show you every
Since you're not checking messages
way.
from David Correa, for
I
next 30
love
minutes,
you.
just hear a chime like this.
Just something to say. Just something to say, yeah, show you every way. I love you. I love you. Walk the beach that night in a world of our own. Stop right. What a hell of a show. Show you every way. you. Yes, I say. La 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 la. I love you every way. I love you. In a world of our own. What a hell of a show. La 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 la. I show you every way. I love you. I love you. Sexy. Thank you. Give it up for the solid gold
Wow,
dancers.
that was great. Yeah, that's right. That's Kathy and Dwayne, the Paul Santos live dancers right over there.
Woo.
Yes, yes.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Wow, that's a beautiful song. Wow.
Thank you.
That's a real love song. I could just feel it, I can feel the vibe.
It's love, love, love. And it isn't just something to say, it's show the love. Just don't say it.
Now, what do you got coming up in the future? Do you have anything particular that you're focusing on right now as we head forward?
Yes, lately I recently joined an organization called the Laughter League, and we are a healthcare clown organization, and we go to Boston Children's Hospital and Hasbro, and we hang out with the kids who are in their long term, who can't necessarily do certain things or whatever, and we hang out, we play, whatever we can do to make them happy, whether they're on dialysis or they're for cancer treatment. It's a really, really special, special thing. And if you know anyone who's going through anything like that, just let them know. Check in with Child Services. We'll come and do what we can just to make that little moment in their life a little bit better.
Yeah, that's right. Laughter is definitely the best medicine. No
It
question
really
about it.
is.
It really is. We
You
love to
know
do
all
that. Yeah,
about
we love to
that.
have a few laughs over here. No question about it. It really does help a lot.
Yes, yes. Thank you so much for allowing me to mention that. Again, it's laughterleague.org. Definitely check it out.
Now, I understand that Chops Turner is going to be doing a performance with you. You want to do that now, Chops? That Stand By Me? I mean, this is going to be great. Chops Turner, of course, is our, yes, Chops Turner is our psychic of the century. He is a world-class vocalist and entertainer, and he's worked with Laurie Tolentino in the past, and when the two of them get on stage, boy, they are electric. So they've decided to put this little presentation tonight for us, and this is going to be a real treat. Chops Turner and Laurie. Here we go.
Thank you. Thanks, Paul. Mom and Dad, you'll recognize this song.
Oh, yeah. Everybody was, hopefully remembers it.
When the night has come and the land is dark and the moon is the only light we'll see. No, I won't be afraid. No, I won't be afraid. Just as long as you stand by me. Darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Oh, stand now. Stand by me. Stand by me.
If the sky that we look upon
Ooh.
should crumble and fall, or the mountain should crumble to the sea, no, I won't be afraid. No, I won't be afraid. Just as long as you stand by me. Darling, stand
by me.
Oh, stand
by me. Oh, stand now. Stand by me.
Stand by me.
Stand by me.
Stand by me.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
Whenever you're in trouble, won't you stand by me? Oh, stand by me. Whoa, stand now. Stand by me. Stand by me. Whenever you're in trouble, won't you stand by me? Oh, stand
by me.
Oh,
stand
now. Stand by me. Stand by me. Stand by me.
Lori Tolentino, y'all.
Chops Turner. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you very much, Lori Tolentino and none other than Chops Turner. You want to come back and do one more for us in a few minutes?
Sure.
All right, Lori Tolentino, yes.
Thank you.
All right, again, we'd like to thank our sponsors, obviously the location that we're at, Whaler Inn and Suites, Banquet and Conference Center, Bristol County Media, Mr. Aaron Cadieux, Dartmouth, New Bedford, Surf Pro with our good friend Doug Glassman. We have Aaron Pools and Spas here in Dartmouth, attorney John Seed, and Double Bar Music. Thank you for supporting the Paul Santos Live Show, where we highlight the talented, the interesting, and the entertaining. And how about a hand for Kathy and Dwayne putting out that presentation over here with that unbelievable dancing. All right, at this time, we are going to divert from our usual high road of entertainment and kind of divert just a little bit this way, just a little bit off track. Now, you've all heard of the Sultan of Swing. Have you heard of the Sultan of Smooth? How about the Sultan of Squat? That's him, ladies and gentlemen, Crazy Jim Casey. Here he is. Here comes the weekly colonoscopy.
I feel so empty.
That's your good side, right?
No, it's the only side I can hear out of. I got to tell you, though, I come every week and I do make fun of your clothing and everything.
Yes.
You've improved. You look like an insurance salesman.
I like this. Step right over here because we want to have your.
Get close. I have enough problem with that at the nursing home. I got people crawling in and out of my bed all night. And they only come to use the bedpan.
No, this is your color. Green is your color. I like it.
Well, thank you. And I've been warned and I was told to wear this. It's one of those emergency orange and greens that they wear on the roadways because they told me people are looking for you and I don't want to get in the middle and get shot.
So how are things going?
Oh, not bad. I actually got called. I got my first serious call since the end of COVID. Everything else has been from India and Pakistan. So I learned to combat those robocalls. And I got a serious call today from somebody that's an extended family, cousins. They call them extended. That's why I keep them extended. She called me about her wacky son. He's had psychiatric problems over the years, but he's in my family. So what the hell? What's the big deal? So I'm so sick of it. He's been paying $80 an hour week after week after week, 2 days a week, he's paying this guy. And I told him, what are you doing? What are you doing? She said, you know, he keeps paying. He doesn't listen to me. She said, I think he's crazy. I said, yeah, I think he is too. What the hell? He was 3 foot tall when he was born. We used to use him as second base. You talk about abuse. Not only that, we used to take him to the various places in New Bedford, bring him to the bar, put him on the bar, and we used to play organ grinder music, and so they wonder why he's screwed up. What the hell, you'd be screwed up too. Hey, I just wanted to tell you all, I hope you're all going to the feast.
Yeah, oh, absolutely. Yeah, they're going to the feast.
Great. Good, I'm not.
Why is that?
Because you're going. I spent my whole life around Portuguese people. I don't need any more.
No, I got an idea, right? See, I'm going to change your mind, right? You're going to come to the festa, right? We're going to do a little chamarita. We're going to dance a little bit. I'm going to get you a little Madeira wine, it'd be great.
The last time I was there, I always wondered why they always serve the food in the malasada stands and they no more cooking over the pit, but eat. Then they play the fado music. You ever wonder why? I don't either, but I got an idea. Listen, I wanted to ask you something.
Yes.
I forgot, but I remember. Are you still practicing law
Yes, sir.
every day?
Not every day, but almost every day.
Yeah, well, that's why somebody said, they called me, they said it shows. So I would suggest a little bit more practicing, if you could do that, okay? In the meantime, I wanted to tell you about another thing that's happening in my life. Nothing. Not a thing. I find myself sitting in the corridor at the nursing home looking at 85-year-old women. Something's wrong. Because they look good. Did I say that?
No, I thought you were, I heard that you were a big hit over there. You were like a real ladies' man over there.
Well, I am because it's called swagger. I drink till I swagger. You know how hard it is trying to sneak good Jameson into a nursing home? Huh? I think it would be like a bodega. What do you call those things that Biden was talking about where the guy got killed there? Bodegas, you're going to go out and try and buy it on the black market. That's why I called Chops. He said, I don't have any Jameson. Say, I got Fireball.
All right. What would you like to say in closing?
Nothing. Not a thing. But I tell you what, you do look a lot better.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, Bush Cleaners is doing a good job.
Crazy Casey, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, my God. Well, we survived that. Just barely. All right. I'd like to get a shout out to Mary out there in Providence. We have Lynn Marie up in Niagara Falls, Canada. We always enjoy having you looking in. And also our viewers in both New York, Connecticut, and the ones in Florida who are New Bedford transplants, except they always come up here in the summertime because down there it's too hot. So they always come running back to New England. You ever notice that? They always make a run back. Okay, Laurie, you ready for one more? All right, Laurie Tolentino is going to come back with Tom Poitras. And of course, you put Tom together with Laurie, and you've got Hoo La La.
Ooh la
Hoo La La. All right, here we go.
This is a
You feel
fun
free to
one.
take over the stage.
Coconut, 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 coconut. Coconut woman is calling out. Every day you can hear her shout. Coconut woman is calling out. Every day you can hear her shout. Get your coconut water. It's good for your daughter. Coconut like iron. Make you strong like a lion. Coconut. 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 I asked the woman the other day how she make the sweet marmalade. I asked the woman the other day how she make the sweet marmalade. You can cook it in a pot. You can cook it very hot. Coconut like iron. Make you strong like a lion. Coconut. Coconut. Where's my coconuts? Coconut. coconut. Here's a couple of coconuts right here. Ho ho, coconut.
Coconut.
Can you say coconut? Can you say coconut? Coconut, coconut. Oh, look at all these coconuts back here, huh? Coconut, coconut. Oh, here's some coconut. Coconut. Look at these coconuts over here. Coconut. I can't hear you. Coconut, coconut, coconut. I asked a woman the other day how she made the sweet marmalade. I asked the woman the other day how she made the sweet marmalade. Can you cook it in a pot? You can cook it very hot. Coconut like iron, make you strong like a lion. Woo! Coconut, 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 coconut. You know, you gotta be silly. Gotta have some fun.
You were running around so fast we couldn't keep up with you with our cameras.
Here's one of my coconuts right now.
You got that right. You're going over here, you're going over there. We're moving the camera, we're the thing, you know.
You let me
my
loose.
goodness.
That's
Yeah,
what
you got cut loose over there.
Just a
So
little taste of
that
what
whole
we
thing
do.
where you run around and you try to get the audience involved and all that, that's kind of like your thing, right?
That's our thing, all of it. Yes, all different kind of instruments, grass skirts, lays, what you have it, whatever, we got it.
Yeah, I think that's
Hula
awesome.
hoop. I don't do the hula hoop though. The kids do. I don't
Do
hula
you
hoop.
you don't do you would do a little hula as part of the
I do hula. Actually,
Okay.
a while ago, I was in dance school as a young girl, and I had hula lessons. So I do a few things here and there. And sometimes if the guys need to change a string, I'll do something while they're fixing up stuff. And yeah, it's really fun. You get the kids doing it, boys and girls. It's
Yeah,
so
the hula?
so much fun. Yes.
Yeah, can you teach Casey a couple of steps?
Casey's going to
Hey,
be at my
Casey, come on
next
up here.
senior
Ca-
center
Casey,
show. What are you
Casey,
talking about?
Casey, come on up here for a second. Come on up here for a second. Come on,
Come on.
Casey. Come on, Casey. Come on. Let's hear it for Casey.
We're going to get Casey Lay.
All right, I'm going to have my director point a camera over here. Casey, come on over here. Come on over here. All
Listen,
right.
you're going to be at my next show, so you got to be ready.
All right, here we go.
Another free show.
All right, here we go. Now let's go.
Ready?
Yeah. Right.
Okay, this is,
On a count of three.
Do I have to move?
yes, just go like this. Here we go. This is a traditional.
This Hawaiian?
Yes, it is. It's
Right, over
Polynesian.
here.
Polynesian.
Tahiti.
Are you doing it?
Wait, are you gonna play music or do we just do this?
No, you just do
If we're gonna do this, I get a better idea for the position.
Wait, I got an idea. Da 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 da. Wow, da 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 da. Wow, da da.
You told me you couldn't do it.
Wow, wow, wow.
2 new hips.
See what I'm saying? You're
2
ready.
new hips.
At my next show at the senior center, you are the first one I'm calling up. So
Oh,
you
I
better
can't
be ready. You stretch,
I can't.
you hydrate, all of it.
I can't wait.
I know. I can see it in your face.
They'll bring me in a stretcher.
Yes, we'll wheel you right in. We'll wheel them in anyway. So,
Wait, but I'm gonna fool you because I'm gonna wear a thong.
oh boy.
Crazy Casey, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you,
All right,
sir.
Laurie. Hey, thank you for that. Thank you. Hey, come on over here.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for being on our show. We really, really appreciate it. And
all.
keep your passion and all of the things that you do in terms of your brand and your singing and everything else. And thank you so much. And will you come back with the full band next time?
I absolutely
All
will.
right.
We'll do it up for you.
All
And
right.
thank you. Happy
Laurie
belated
Tolentino,
birthday.
thank you so much.
Thank you. Thanks, everybody.
By the way, yesterday, Chops, yesterday was my birthday, 62. Can you imagine that? Oh my God. Oh. But then not only that, we got some news yesterday. My oldest son, Dylan, and my beautiful daughter-in-law, Stephanie, announced that they're expecting the birth of their first child. That makes my wife and I grandparents for the first time coming up in February of 2023. Can you imagine that? Wow. So Chops, this is fantastic news. This is exciting news. We're so happy about it. But then I was just thinking, it does kind of mean that we're kind of moving along here, doesn't it? You got a few grandchildren kicking around, don't you? 2? I know every time I talk to Chops on the phone, there's one that he's watching and he's a terror. He's jumping here and he's throwing stuff in the background, and Chops is like, "You be quiet, you be quiet." I don't think Chops can control the whole thing, can you? He's he's out of control. He's out of control. Well, we want to have Chops do one more song because Chops is fantastic. If you ever have a chance to go down the Cape, and you really should do this because we do this all the time. You go down. In fact, it's one of our sponsors. It is down in Mashpee, Massachusetts. It's Tomatoes Italian Grill. And a gentleman by the name of Mark Petralia, he's the owner. In fact, he just had his own birthday the other day. They had a big party down there. But Tomatoes Italian Grill in Mashpee, Massachusetts, there's a couple of things. Number one, the food is absolutely phenomenal, mostly Italian food. But also, every single Saturday night, our own Chops Turner sings with a woman by the name of Colleen Marshall, and together they are fabulous. Not only do they sing ballads and great music, they also sing all that partying music, and they get the dance floor rocking, and people are just having a good time. And it's people of all ages. It's every single Saturday night down there at Tomatoes Italian Grill. And Chops always said, "I'll play tomatoes as long as they don't throw them at me." So every Saturday night, you got to go down and see Chops. The music is absolutely phenomenal. All right, Chops, you ready to rock the house? All right, ladies and gentlemen, I turn it over to the sidekick of the century, the co-host with kahunas, world-class vocalist and entertainer, Chops Turner.
Give it up for my good friend Laurie Tolentino and Santos. KC, love you more. So I sing you to sleep after the loving with the song I just wrote yesterday. And I hope you can hear what the words in the music have to say. It's so hard to believe everything that I'm feeling. Face to face, I just seem to go dry. 'Cause I love you so much that the sound of her voice gets me high. Thanks for taking me on a one-way trip to the sun. Thanks for turning me into that someone. So I sing her to sleep after the loving. Rush back to hear from her pretty eyes. And I hope she can hear that the sound of her voice gets me high. And I know that this song isn't saying anything new, but after the loving, I am still in love with you. So I sing you to sleep after the loving. Rush back to hear from your pretty eyes. And I hope she can hear that the sound of her voice gets me high. And I know that this song isn't saying anything new, but after the loving, I'm still in love with you. But after the loving, I'm still in love with you. But after the loving, I'm in love
unbelievable world-class vocalist and entertainer, Mr. Chops Turner. All right, Chops, come on down. We're going to chat with Chops for a couple of minutes. Oh, man, I love this shirt right here. This is awesome. All right, hang on one second here. All right, so where did you get that? I love that shirt. That's awesome, you know.
In the closet.
The shirt came out of the closet? That's great. Well, tell me about Saturday night, because people that haven't had a chance to go down to, Tomatoes down there in Mashpee, Massachusetts, you and Colleen, look at that camera right up there. You and Colleen, you really rocked the house down there.
Well, we try to do the best we can, and that's what music is all about, giving the people what they want to hear, playing what they want to hear. And Laurie and I used to work together, so Laurie used to, she'd be on the stage, man, coaching me on,
Is that right?
Oh, she coached me all the time. Oh, yeah. It was big fun. We had great time.
So the thing that's great about you is people haven't seen Chops, right? You can sing just about anything. I mean, I've seen you sing from Perry Como all the way up to Bruno Mars and everything in between. It's really, really great that you're able to be so versatile like that.
Well, you work at it, You play what the people want to hear. That's what makes money. I sing Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. Is that right? How I wonder where you are. It's true. I mean, it's all, I had to learn the hard way, but that's what it's all about, the music business,
Do you sing that, Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star?
Oh, yeah.
How's it go?
Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are.
Oh, I've never heard a song like that before. That's awesome. Tiny bubbles in the wine makes me happy, makes me feel fine. All right, never mind. I'm the lost brother. Did you know that? I am, yeah.
You from the other side, right?
I'm from the other side of the tracks.
But you have a great voice, man. You sound so good. Sound so good. We sound good, Paul.
Well, you know what? This is true, Rat. I just turned 62 years old, but about a year ago, I was like, let me just, for the heck of it, horse around, learn the basics of singing and stuff like that. But I got to tell you, it is not easy, and I always tip my cap to singers anyway, but even more so now, the breathing, hitting all the different notes, going up and down the scale and all that stuff. I mean, it's not just like you pick up the thing and sing. You got to practice.
Every day, practice your craft. If you love it, you just put the work in. That's what I do, put the work in. I don't practice as much because I'm out there all the time. As a matter of fact, I just did 6 shows, so I'm a little hoarse a little bit, but you just do what you got to do.
You did 6 shows, so that means you're loaded. You got a big wad in your pants. Well, I mean, you got a big. I mean, you got a big roll of money in your pants, right?
Yes. It don't go to me; it goes to my wife.
You got to pay for that new truck.
The new cars you got. Oh yeah.
You're rolling in dough.
Well, a little bit. Just a little bit.
Now, somebody like yourself, even though you're a professional, have been singing for a long time, you still have to go up and down the scale and all that?
Oh, yeah. I practiced before I got here. I practice everywhere I go. I work on, all those tunes, the scale and, try to keep my voice in tune because you never know, man. Sometimes you might crack up there,
I think I heard Casey going,
Laurie knows you got to run those scales, and Brandon knows about the scales. You got to utilize it every time you get a chance. Every time you get a chance.
He practices on the bathroom scale. He goes up and down the scale there, I guess, huh?
Yeah. Oh yeah. And your teacher gave me a good exercise to practice for the upper notes. So yes, Sharon.
How does that go? What does that entail?
It sounds weird, but it does help you hit your higher upper notes. Is that right, Laurie?
Sounds like Casey's ex. I'm sorry. That's like the air conditioner.
Y'all crazy, man.
All right, well, Chops, thank you so much. World-class vocalist and entertainer Chops Turner, ladies and gentlemen. All right, that winds things down tonight. Before we go, we'd like to take the opportunity to thank our special guests, Laurie Tolentino and Tom Poitras, better known as Hula La. There they are right over there. Hey, Casey, take it easy there. Take it easy. You see Casey shake?
I'm never going to get those back.
He's shaking those things. He's taking those babies home. There he goes. And also, how about that song that was written by Brandon Brothwell that she sang? Great job, Brandon. Great job. And of course, world-class vocalist and entertainer Chops Turner right over there. And how about the Paul Santos Live dancers making a return this week? Kathy and Dwayne, there they are. I'd like to thank Mr. and Mrs. John DeMello for being in our studio audience tonight. Thank you for being here. And Immuter wasn't able to make it, but they'll be back next time. I'd also like to take the opportunity to thank our producer-director here from Bristol County Media, Mr. Aaron Cadieux, right there. We're actually going to be off next week, but we will return in 2 weeks when Miss New Bedford, Megan Sylvia, will be here. And we'll also have the great talents of Mr. Pat Loomis, who's a tremendous performer. By the way, the Paul Santos Live show can be seen on the Paul Santos Live YouTube channel, Facebook page, New Bedford Guide Facebook page, Wednesday nights at 8 o'clock on Channel 95 in New Bedford, Dartmouth, and Fairhaven. And soon to come, our show will be making an appearance on Channel 6 in Providence. That's right. We're going to let you know all about that. So that'll be coming soon. So... Buddy Cianci gone, Chops Turner in. Anyway, thank you for the folks that stopped by here tonight. I'm Paul Santos. Don't forget to laugh. Have a great night. Good night. We'll see you next time.
We're here in downtown Lafayette. We're about the new